So we're going to use Google Flow to generate multiple images. So once you're logged in, you go to New Project. Once we're inside the New Project menu, we'll go down over here, click this menu, and then we'll be working on image generation. And then you could pick landscape or portrait. So to generate multiple images with one prompt, you want to go to 4 and then select Nano Banana Pro. That's the best higher quality image generation. Nano Banana 2 just came out as well, but that's for like fast-paced images. Over here, it'll show how many credits it'll take to generate. Since I have a Gemini AI Pro account, which I recommend everyone else getting for like $20 a month, it allows you to generate images at 0 credits. So you have like unlimited generations. So we'll prompt over here. What I mainly use the generations for a lot is to create thumbnails for videos. So we'll ask it to create a thumbnail with 4 different variations that will pop out. So we'll do a simple prompt. I type in here, create thumbnail for social media about Google multiple image generation tool. So we'll see what it comes out with. So you see how it's generating 4 images at a time instead of just 1. So now the images are done generating. You see we have 4 different variations. So you can now pick which design you like best. You hover over the design, click these 3 dots, and go to download. You could download in 1K or 2K. If you're uploading the thumbnail to YouTube, you could only upload the 1K. The 2K won't upload on YouTube. So decide what you want to upload it to. If you're uploading it to like Instagram or something like that, you could download in 2K as well. But I'll just use the 1K because I mainly use these thumbnails for YouTube and it'll be able to be used on Instagram. Another thing to know is when these images are generated, you could use them to help generate other images. Since these images were made in landscape, we could click this plus sign over here, say we like the first one. So we'll use that image as a reference to create the next image. Since when you post on mobile, you're going to need the images in portrait mode. So you just select portrait, and then you could then just tell them to create this image to be able to be used in like Instagram Reels, and they'll adjust the image to fit that. So we put use this image and adjust it to fit on Instagram Reels. We'll leave it at 4 generations, and then we'll click here. So now it's generating 4 vertical photos using the template that we decided to use, which was this one over here as reference. So now you could have a thumbnail for Instagram as well, or other mobile social media platforms. Right now, the images finished generating. So we have similar versions of the ones we picked, but instead of it being landscape over here, now it's vertical. So just pick whichever one you like best. These are all pretty similar because we used the prompt image as a reference to generate these top vertical ones. And same thing, you click these 3 dots and then you just download 1K or 2K, but I generally use 1K. In terms of image generation, that's the important parts. There's just a couple settings to mention over here. You could determine how you want the images laid out, batch mode or grid mode, and then you have small, medium, large if you want to play with the layout of how you see your images. You can mess around with these settings, and you could also group the photos together. So since we use this one and this one down here, you just drag it on top of each other, and it'll create its own separate folder with those images batched up. So if you're going to create little categories, you could just drag them into their own folder over here. So then you could click this collection and then it'll show whatever you dragged in, and you could click this back arrow to go back to see all the other photos. You could rename this as well by clicking this and rename, and you could rename whatever you want to name the folder over here. Hope it helps. That's it for now.